what's your idea before you turn that on?
I'm just gonna keep rolling.
Did you want to talk about Did you want to say something about Diddy? Or did we said something the other day? I didn't know if you took that into.
Nah, I think it's okay. I think Diddy's gonna wind up killing himself. That's what I think.
Oh,
That's what I think.
you recording?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what 50 Cent said. Which I mean,
I thought that before I even heard of.
He's tweeting all kind of wild stuff though, you know.
Oh, 50 Cent or
yeah, he's saying like he might kill himself. I hope he doesn't because don't put the camera on me though. About to, car tweezers are a thing, ladies. But anyway, I was trying to do an Instagram reel on that, and it just for one time it would save my draft. But anyway, don't put the camera on me. Like seriously, because I'm about to use these car tweezers real quick. Then I'll let you know when I'm ready for my debut.
Yeah, hit it.
I'm ready for my debut.
Hit that shit, nigga.
But yeah, I'm saying 50 Cent been talking wild and reckless, but really it's not funny though. It's
not funny.
It's like he's tweeting. I don't know if he just.
It's not funny. It's just it's
fun doing that.
It's just Diddy brought the shit on himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't go around and you can't continuously hurt and just fucking be crooked and shit and not expect when the blowback hits you, not expect to feel something from it. That's all.
Yeah, there's gonna be
because he's used to running wild and treat people like trash. He's about to be really, there's about to be some constraints put on him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like constraints, so that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, he likes.
Nobody told us to not be number one, not be a crooked ass businessman for so fucking long.
Right. Yeah.
And number two, not treat people as expendable or disposable. In other words.
Yeah.
You know, so just
not caring about
people.
Just whatever benefits you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I can use you, whether it's your talent, whether it's, you're youthful and beautiful, and I want you on my arm.
Straight to the fit. Whoop.
Oh, shoot, that's all I gotta do. But, yeah, I guess we only just got a glimpse of it when we was watching Making the Band, and it was like, oh, he just wants them to work hard. He just wants them to walk to Brooklyn and show that they really care about the opportunity they're getting. But it's like
that was him as the character of Diddy.
Yeah.
He wants you to thrive off his being maniacal and shit. He wants you to like enjoy that, which we did.
So how much you think Farnsworth Bentley can get paid to tell his story?
We haven't seen Farnsworth Bentley. Farnsworth Bentley has been paid off to just shut the fuck up and go away. Because if he had to sign an NDA, I'm sure. But if he ever gets the chance, I think he knows way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you come in as a chauffeur ass nigga, so
yeah.
You treat it as a chauffeur. You treat it like as you're invisible, but you're really collecting all the information. You know what I'm saying?
And were we seeing him with Diddy first and then Outkast and Sleepy Brown and all that?
He was Diddy's manservant. But I guess he was playing a role too. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wasn't really. Whether Diddy was so fucking weird, who knows? He probably started off as a character but became a real manservant. You know what I'm saying?
Carrying umbrellas and all that.
Yeah, type of shit. But I bet he knows a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
Well, we haven't seen him. He's been paid some money.
And I think, and part of that is, it's like, did you continue to get paid? And I'm not saying that I'm the perfect person, and if I was, and this is more like if I was a man,
right?
And maybe depending on how I was raised, would I immediately be like, no, that's wrong, da 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 da. But it's like after a certain amount of time, how much of that did you acquiesce to? You silently agreed to certain stuff. Yeah, like him and people like him. That if you were around and you saw one iota of abusive behavior, it's like, how long? I can understand if they didn't immediately do it, if they're like, oh, he ain't gonna do that again, or that's just a fluke or one-time thing. But like year after year after year, you know, if he just sat by, then that makes you look at them like, okay, well, you just as bad. You're just as bad if you just allowed that to go on. I remember, well, a friend in high school, her boyfriend was like grabbing her by her arm and pulling on stuff. And then I try to defend her, but then she kind of played me and walk off with him. I'm like, okay.
See you.
And that kind of makes you not want to step in when you try to defend somebody. And you can show me now. I've used my car tweezers. Ladies, every woman over 40 should have car tweezers.
You have no idea.
But I'm just saying, like, it makes you be like, well, I don't know if I want to step in if you just gonna play me like that. I'm trying to defend you. Get off her and in high school, and then it's like, oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not stepping in between domestic disputes. I've made that my, because people can say whatever, but I understand why bystanders don't step in. They don't want to get hurt.
And,
you know what I'm saying? I get it, and I'm not saying like I'm not never going to do that, but I've stood up a couple of times, and I don't want to keep doing that.
Right.
I'm not trying to get motherfuckers shot and murdered and shit, and then the motherfuckers going to live their life. Anyway,
right, and then
fuck them.
And it does take the average victim 6 or 7 times to leave the abusive partner. It's usually a male gendered partner that's abusive.
Yeah.
And it takes 6 or 7 times for them to leave before it actually sticks. But is there a difference between being a bystander and being like somebody who worked for Diddy and who was in his home? Like, is there a difference between if we go to a comedy show and we're walking down Market and a woman's getting beat, we could duck off into an alley and call police.
Right.
But if let's say if I had a cousin or something or an uncle,
right,
and we're at the barbecue,
right,
and we're seeing abusive behavior, it seems like that would be 2 different scenarios. Like, if you're close to a person who's being abusive, it seems like that you either eventually say, hey, what you doing, or stop being around that person.
Yes, I see what you're saying. That's interesting. I don't know. I guess it's all based off impulse and how you feel. When you see it, you automatically have a reaction to it when somebody's being beat and mistreated. But I guess if you're a relative to the person, you should have some sort of insight to that person as a relative. Know that what their weaknesses are and strengths as far as like how to talk to them. But sometimes people are so just out of control. Sometimes you just don't. Even if a person is your relative, you still don't know what they're going through. It's all a facade. Like when we're around each other, hey, Uncle Willie's cool. Uncle Willie could be a maniacal killer. You just don't never know. So
I couldn't see being around. Now, I don't know what they've done when I was younger, but like if I was around any of my brothers and they was with a significant other and it was like physical or a lot of like name calling and stuff, I could see like pulling them to the side or something like that, which I haven't seen any behavior like that from them. But it's just like, I had a young lady tell me, probably like 19, 20-year-old, that she was living with her boyfriend and his mom and family and younger siblings would watch her get beaten, and like little kids seeing her get beaten. So it's just like, dang, people.
There's just way too much of that.
It's the same thing with like sexual abusers. It's like there's a lot of silence and secrets that keeps the stuff going. So
especially in black families. So
yeah, and white
let's not go there.
Too, but
let's not go there, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a black family, it's just like you want to protect the black male, a black man so much, you won't insist that he get help, or force to call the cops, force to do something about it, because he's the one, he's the man that's gonna save and do everything, right? Which is sad because nobody should have the burden of being the one, and also sad because you should have more agency over the situation. More, we gotta do this, do that.
Is Diddy's mom still alive?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can cut it.